and stuff. Maybe open house for people to come check out the station. That'd be nice if they're still there when we come back. This is about 11 o'clock. This is US Highway 27, Georgia Highway 1. We're going to be going up here and turning right in Gore, Georgia, going over to Subligna and turning right on East Armuchee. And headed to Rome to watch my granddaughter play softball. Not Rome, headed over to Dalton to watch her play softball. It is an awfully nice day, but I think about 60 degrees. Somerville straight ahead. To the left, you have to wind around, but you can get over to, I guess it's Georgia 100 or 101. I think it's maybe 100. To the right here will take you, it'll dead end into Georgia Highway 136. But we're going to turn right in Subligna and go across. We will be crossing over through Villanow, and that's on 136, and then on into Rome. I don't know where she's playing at. I mean, on into Dalton. I don't know why I keep saying Rome. Well, on into Dalton, and I don't know where she's playing, but we use this Life 360 or whatever it is app, and that way I just see where she is while I'm on her phone, unless the battery's dead or she got it cut off or something, and I'll just get directions to where they're at. Okay, let's cut it off. We'll catch and pick it back up when we get to Subligna and make that right turn. Like a nice sycamore tree. We haven't got to Subligna yet, but I wanted y'all to see that tree. Storage. There's a lot of corn grown up here. But gas lines going in. No, that's orange. That wasn't gas. That wasn't yellow. That's orange. That is probably cable or high-speed internet. That's going to be buried. That's probably fiber optic. There's a lot of squealing going on up here about poor internet. Doing more and more at home and internet connected studies, and people can't get connected. I don't know where that money went that's supposed to be going to rural Georgia being high-speed connected, but that doesn't seem like it's done much good. I'm not very fond of our current governor. I think he's a whole lot better than what we could have had. I'll just leave it at that. I guess I'll just say I think he's a rhino. We need a better conservative governor. And my opinion. I guess I need to just shut up. Something other down here, working on some of that stuff. And we just passed a little fresh meat market. It's open to the public. If we come back this way, we may stop there this afternoon and see what we could get. If not, we'll check it out next day or so. Okay, we're coming up on Subligna. We're going to turn right. Straight ahead to dead end into Georgia 136. To the right, we'll cross 136 in Villanow and go on up into Dalton. Road, there are several national forest roads. Manning Mill on the left will take you down to the old mill site and the creek crossing at Strawberry Mountain. To the right, you've got 2 or 3 Forest Service roads. One of them will take you to equestrian parking. Rudimentary outhouse, but no, I don't think there's overnight camping. But I'll point those out as we get to them. But we'll go ahead and turn it off right now, and we'll get a little further down the road. There's a Sprinter for sale. Not putting much interest in those, but we may check it on the way back. We'll be coming up on one of the Forest Service roads here shortly. Pull over and let these bumper cars get by. Okay, right up here. This one will take you to equestrian parking, Dry Creek Trailhead. There are 2 different forks that you can take and go different ways up here. Cross over a creek. This is Forest Service Road 226, National Forest. Any North Georgia back roads anymore, folks. It's all busy. We're full. Georgia's full. Make sure everybody knows it. Up here on the left is Manning Mill. It'll take you out to the old mill site and also to the Pinhoti Trail. There on the left, that road is pretty rough going down to the creek, to Strawberry Creek and Strawberry Mountain. You've got Forest Service roads going up Strawberry Mountain. The Pinhoti Trail crosses right in here somewhere. That may be it. No, that's not it. But right in here, and it starts over in Alabama, or wherever you want to say. I guess you could say it starts in Georgia and goes southwest to Alabama, or it starts in Alabama and goes northeast to Georgia. From my understanding, it's a rather aggressive trail, sort of difficult in places, so be warned. Yeah, and that other place back there where the equestrians and where that National Forest Road, there are trails through there too. A lot of trash along this road today. Well, I'm having a lot of trouble getting this mirror mount right for the phone. And right here is another road for the goes to National Forest Road. And we got another bumper car. There was a timber rattler right here in the road one day, and I helped him get across. You know, turn right there, that takes you up to another National Forest Road and another creek crossing. Well, this guy came up on us hard and fast. I don't know where he came from. Go ahead and cut it off till we get to Villanow now. Well, before there's some pretty scenery I want you to see, but right before we get to Villanow. Okay, topping this hill, there'll be a little church down here on the left, and then directly across from it, you've got Johns Mountain, the mountain range over there. And if you look carefully through some binoculars or something, you can see Johns Mountain Lookout that you have to get to from the other side of the mountain. Right here from this little church right here. Directly across there to the right, up there. If you know where to look, you can pick it out. Otherwise, it's pretty hard. To a 90-degree dogleg down here, the little dirt road. It looks like a driveway, but it's actually, well, it is a driveway, but it's actually road too. It'll take you over to 136, but we're going to make the dogleg to the right, and then we'll make another dogleg to the left, and end up in Villanow. We'll cross over and head on to Dalton. Looks like this phone is, the screen is getting dark, which indicates that things getting hot. We'll pull over to Villanow. I wanted to get I was going to call it a driving tour from Gore all the way to Dalton, but I don't know that this S22 Ultra phone camera is going to make it without cutting off, getting too hot and cutting off. We may have to go ahead and hook up the GoPro. We're going to be trying out some new GoPro batteries and some new Osmo batteries. That's the thing. I wanted to upload that video from the S22, and we won't be able to do it if we have to continue it with the GoPro. May stop up here and let it rest a few minutes, then see if we can make it on to Dalton. There's a little building right here on the right that I've been trying to find out right there. I'm going to get, you can see it. Find out what these things were. I've seen 8 or 10 of them scattered around the state of Georgia. They're built exactly the same. They're brick. They have slate roofs. Dimensions and everything are the same. They've all had U.S. property, U.S. government stamped on them. I'm thinking there's some type of Cold War radar facilities or something like that. And I have posted pictures and videos of them online before, so if you know chicken house. Look at there. There's a double chicken house, modern. Boy, that is a nice chicken house. I've seen several for sale signs along here. And we are looking for vehicles, of course, vans. I may stop back by that Sprinter van, but I know they want too much for that. Vans, four-wheel drive trucks, preferably Chevrolet, maybe Ford. Blazers, they're all too high, but anyway, Blazers. Jeeps, Jeep Cherokee, Jeep Grand Cherokees. What are the vans? Okay, this is Georgia 136. To the left will take you all the way over to Alabama through Trenton, I think it is, by Cloudland Canyon. To the right will take you all the way back down to Gainesville. We're going to pull over at that little store, cut this off, and let it cool for a little bit. All kind of Civil War history going on around here. Fort Villanow is right up there across the top of the hill. Let's go up there and see if they've got boiled peanuts. This is a place for veterans that need assistance. Last time I was here, it was closed. One of the people running it up here told me one day that the guy that was looking after this place had sort of pilfered some money. But right here, that is normally a place for them to have help out some veterans and stuff. And a lot of times they will have boiled peanuts and stuff here, but I don't think they have anything here today. And this is Fort Villanow, open Saturday only, 10 to 6. Well, this is Saturday. Oh, well. Maybe that's him. Maybe he's going to get some peanuts going after a while. We may come back over here on our way back. But like I said, to the right there, 136 will take you into Calhoun, and then all the way back over into Gainesville. We're going to pull over down here and stop, let this camera cool off a little bit, let this phone cool off a little bit. Okay, we're continuing on. The phone's still a little bit warm. I took that plastic case off of it and I've got the window rolled down. Maybe that'll cool it on down. We have no coverage here in Villanow. I need to start giving coverage information again. I used to give out coverage information for both AT&T and Verizon, but I do not have AT&T anymore. But here in Villanow, Georgia, there is no Verizon coverage. Finding my granddaughter too, because wherever that field is, if there's not any coverage, I won't be able to find her. Yeah, Governor Kemp, where'd all that money go that's supposed to go to get rural Georgia connected? Take us up to US 41 to the north of Dalton. Okay, we're turning on Joe Robertson Road right here to the right. We'll be crossing over the mountain at where the Pinhoti Trail crosses again. And I thought we'd get river bumper car, but no, we got one. We got rid of two. One stayed with us. We'll try to pull over somewhere and let them get by. Because we're gonna cross the mountain slowly, going up and coming back down. I don't remember which way we're supposed to go. I think we made a wrong turn. I got the bumper car off of us, though. I think we're going to have to go back and go a different way. I don't much remember. Well, it seems like this. It seems like I remember this. We'll go a little further and see if this is it. But I don't think this is it. It's a nice drive, though, isn't it? We'll know shortly. Yeah, I don't remember that subdivision at all there. Yeah, I haven't been this way before. I don't know where we're going. This will be the Dalton, Villanow, Subligna, Gore Lost Tour. Okay, let's cut it off till we figure out where we're at. We may come back around to a road that we recognize. We'll figure it out, though. Yeah, I've never been here before, but we still don't have a connection, so I can't check with my assistant to get directions. We've got to get over the mountain range to our right, or either keep running parallel with it and come out north of Dalton. Here, would that take us back to where we know where we're going? Old Morris Road. I don't know. I don't know, folks. Okay, I think we know where we are now. We're going to turn left, and this should take us where we were wanting to go to start with. We need to remember Mill Creek Road. We should have stayed straight. But that would have kept the bumper car on us. Construction this way since I've been here. And we may not be going right. Yeah, we got to get across that mountain range to the right. Remember this right here. Okay, we're right. We got a bumper car. I want to let that get going before we go across the mountain, because it'll be pushing us all the way up and down. over somewhere down here and let this guy get by. Then we'll start back across the mountain. Been by here when this little barbecue place is open, or that little restaurant right there on the left. I don't even know if it's still a restaurant now. Like I said, it's been a couple of years since I've been this way. And we'll go up over the top. We'll cross over a Pinhoti Trail again, and there's a battlefield up there on the top of the mountain. Starting to get dark again. I guess it's getting hot again. I'd heard these S22s had heat problems. I took the plastic cover off of it, hoping that would help it dissipate the heat better. Hopefully it'll make it over the top and back down the bottom. And we'll call this our Dalton Villanow, Subligna, Gore, Lost Mountain Drive video. Now we picked up another pusher. In third, took it out of overdrive. We did a house up here for Southern Construction and Management. I guess that's the first house we ever did for them. I guess it would have been 97? 90, yeah, maybe 97, 98. Big, beautiful house overlooking that valley back behind us down there. To pop our ears. Oh, squeal 'em. Run off the side of the road, speed racer. Yeah, I'd like to do that Tail of the Dragon, you know, US Highway 129, but I don't know that I'd want to do it in this van. We're going to pull over and let this truck get by us. Let him get on up the road. Now when we had this engine and transmission replaced, you know, it has a transcooler in the radiator, but we had them add an additional transcooler, a rather large one, to the front of the radiator, help keep this transmission cool. We also had them put in across here. Now the Pinhoti Trail is right here. It crosses over, and the gate's usually closed. I have gone up that gate with it open to a transmission tower. And here's that battlefield. Ga Battlefield Park. We get down to the bottom, we're going to check and see where the granddaughter is. We will put this video together and start uploading it. We're staying in third, and we're going to go down slowly. Supposed to get up to about 70 today, but it actually feels like it's cooled off a little bit. I think that road right there is the one we went up to that house. I'm pretty sure it is. I think it's the one right next to the crest on top of the hill on the left, if I remember correctly. Of course, it hadn't been about 27 years ago, 28, 26, something like that. Transmission back up to drive or overdrive. Pop our ears again. Okay, we're going to pull over down here at the Kroger, see where the granddaughter is. If her and us have connection where we can hook up, upload this video, run in and maybe see if we have something we want to grab for dinner. I got a new air fryer. I got to break it in, try it out, do a review of it. Okay, let's turn this off, and this will be a wrap.